The OECD Roundtable for Mayors and Ministers is an institution which is finding its footing more and more, not only among the very directly involved, the stakeholders, the mayors themselves, but also the community at large. It is now becoming a better known institution, but it's also a forum where mayors, decision makers, stakeholders act together in order to address the most important global challenges of our time.
I think the biggest achievement of Toronto is that we're approaching green growth and the fight against climate change in every sector. So we have world-leading programs like deep lake water cooling. We also do building retrofits, transportation, green energy generation. All of them have come together in a strategy. If you have the right plan and you approach every sector, buildings, transportation, energy generation in particular in cities are where you can fight climate change and create modern, permanent, sustainable employment.
Je pense que ce qui a été le plus marquant à Bordeaux, c'est ce que j'appelle la révolution de la mobilité. Et aujourd'hui, nous avons construit 45 km de tramway et ça a tout changé. La circulation automobile a beaucoup diminué dans le centre-ville, le tramway a beaucoup de succès. Et puis, en même temps que le tramway, nous avons développé l'usage de la bicyclette, qui est aussi un succès extraordinaire parce que la ville est plate. Nous essayons aussi de faire une politique en faveur du piéton pour que la marche à pied se développe.
I think the thing I'm most proud of is our water use. We're a very dry continent, water is in short supply, we've been in drought for 12 years, and our city has, I suppose, one of the best collections of gardens in the world. And we've reduced our water consumption by over 60% in the last 2 years. So we're very proud of that conservation effort for a very scarce resource.
The biggest achievement in Copenhagen is now that we have 98% of all householders connected to the district heating. It gives us very, very good results for the CO2 emissions for Copenhagen.
横浜市は2025年度までに CO2 の排出を 30% 減らすという目標を立てたんです。そしてそれに向かってさまざまな取り組みを始めております。その特徴的なのが太陽光発電の利用です。学校の屋上をソーラー化いたします。そしてあとは一般のご家庭にそういうソーラーシステムをつけていただくための補助金を出すこともやっております。
We managed, number one, to control the flooding and reduce flooding within the last 2-3 years by almost 30%. This is due to the fact that we have completed the construction of one of the major canal, 24 kilometers long canal, and then this will reduce the threat of flooding to almost more than 2 million people of Jakarta.
We have to have a closer cooperation between the universities, the public finance universities and the private sector to secure innovation and job creation.
The challenge for green growth is to show people what the green jobs are. And the second big challenge in green growth projects is to have cities and national governments cooperating and having similar strategies so that we can act quickly.
Je crois aussi que ces rencontres sont utiles pour faire pression sur les gouvernements, pour leur rappeler que nous existons, que 80% de la population des pays développés vit dans les villes, 50% au niveau mondial, et que donc les villes doivent avoir leur place autour de la table lorsqu'on prend des grandes décisions sur le développement durable.
If we want our city to be a wealthy city and a diverse city and a tolerant city, if we want it to be the most livable city in the world, then we need to do more in our green economy.
特に企業は環境問題に対応しますとコストがかかるので大変にそういう考え方もあると思います。それから一般の市民の方にもそういう考え方がありますけれども、でも私はそうでないと確信しています。毎日の生活の中で、きめ細かい取り組みをすればですね、必ず、環境問題の解決ができるというふうに考えております。
A misconception that really concerns me, and that is that somehow green growth and the green economy is an opportunity cost. It is not. The green economy is one of the best opportunities we have for economic prosperity.
People who are working and voting, of course, need to be engaged and need to understand that these are the kinds of jobs that will exist well into the future if we pursue the right kind of green growth possibilities and policies.
We need to educate those people. We need to win their awareness of green growth, of environmental issues.
On a besoin de politiques nationales et puis il y a les politiques locales qui, elles, sont inscrites dans le concret puisque nous construisons des systèmes de transport, nous construisons des logements, nous faisons de l'action dans les écoles pour sensibiliser les jeunes. Et donc, à l'occasion de ces rencontres, nous pouvons échanger nos expériences. Qu'est-ce qui se fait bien dans telle ville? Qu'est-ce qui est innovant dans telle autre?
We have to learn from each other. A lot of these new technologies are already developed. You have to make sure that you are implementing the new technology in your cities.
of cities and megacity regions has accelerated in recent years at an unprecedented rate. By 2025, 15 years from now, the world can expect 29 megacities. And World City Summit to promote and facilitate the exchange of global best practices, new ideas, and innovative technologies. These platforms also provide excellent opportunities for networking and interaction among cities, leaders, international organizations, and industry.
Allow me to congratulate the Mayor of Bilbao and Bilbao City Hall for being the inaugural prize laureate.
WCS is a very good place to get people together to think about cities. We need to think about how we run these cities, how we build new cities, and therefore I think a forum like the World City Summit is absolutely critical, not just for those who live in cities today, but those who live in cities tomorrow.
参加这次峰会的与会者，既有学者，又有省长，表明层次高、成分丰富。那么这对会议来说，它能起到一种不同的知识结构、不同的层面之间相互一种融合和交流，便于相互促进。
What you do when you bring mayors together is you get practical outcomes, because what we tend to do is share what we do in our cities, we understand how cities work, and then we can take back to our cities the best practice that we've heard at these sorts of discussions and make sure it works in our own cities.
Between Minneapolis and St. Paul, all along the light rail route, people are connected. Connected to the corridor. The Energy Innovation Corridor is a first-of-its-kind clean energy and transportation showcase. Along its 11-mile route, you will find energy efficiency projects, renewable energy sources, clean transportation options, and smart electric technology. The Corridor is an effort by a unique partnership of public, private, and nonprofit organizations to develop a sustainable energy and transportation future for Minnesota. Everyone can connect to this clean energy vision, starting with homeowners who want to save money and energy. The Home Energy Squad comes directly to their homes to identify and install energy-saving solutions, all in one stop. Businesses, both large and small, can also benefit with design assistance, conservation options, and sizable rebates, all designed to conserve energy, reduce bills, and, of course, help the environment. Renewable energy sources dot the corridor's landscape, providing businesses and homeowners another way to use energy wisely while protecting the environment. On the transportation side, there are a variety of clean options, including car sharing and charging stations for electric vehicles. The corridor is an ideal location to test and demonstrate the potential of these new ways of getting there.